What is aperture? Aperture does two things. The first thing is how much light is hitting your sensor. So on your kit lens, you have a 3.5 to 5.6. What does this tell you? When you're at 18 millimeters, you're at 3.5, and then when you're at 55 millimeters, it's going to go up to 5.6. So the lower the number is, the wider your lens, your eye in your lens is going to be. So pretty much more light's going to get in. And then the higher the number is, the more it closes down. So that's what you'll see usually with the kit lens is when you zoom in, you're going to lose light and the photo's going to get darker if you're shooting manual. But in shooting out automatic, it should change things. So that is why I recommend the 50 mil of what I'm shooting with right now, because you can go lower than 3.5 on the kit lens, because when you go lower than that, you're allowing more light into the camera. So that is why I recommend fast glass, which is like my 50 mil 1.8. At 1.8, I am allowing so much light into my sensor that I can get a cleaner image, but it's harder to get things in focus. That is number two. It's the depth of field. Depth of field is how much is in focus in your picture. So when shooting at a low aperture like 1.8, we're saying like this much is in focus. So pretty much if like my eye's in focus, it's going to be like a little bit in front of my nose and then behind my nose. And if you go to 2.8, it's going to, a little bit more is going to get in focus. So that means like maybe my whole head in this range of motion is. And the higher you go, the more will be in focus. What causes for a good portrait is a shallow depth of field. So when you see a person's face and like the blurry background, that's what people are using. It's probably a prime shooting at 2.8 or a telephoto lens, which is what I'll get into later. So again, aperture is going to allow how much light is hitting your sensor. So the lower the number is, the more light's going to hit your sensor. The higher the number, the less light's going to hit your sensor. And then also it controls the depth of field. If any of you have questions on aperture, please leave a comment below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later.